So even before the dust settles in Gaza, this too is happening once again in South Africa. A group of white people in the province of Western Cape are now calling for its independence to form a separate country free from South Africa, as it did Israel and Palestine.
The only way you'll get Cape independence is with a revolution. Well, he's right. The only way we're going to get Cape independence is with a revolution. What's the revolution? The people of the Western Cape voting to leave South Africa.
This is Phil Craig, a British citizen, born in Britain. Immigrated to South Africa, started a political party, and is now calling for the Western Cape independence. He formed the Referendum Political Party with an aim of getting 100,000 voters and whose color choice of the party logo have striking resemblance to those of apartheid flag. Orania is just the other place run by white people in denial within South Africa that still to this day tries to be a self-governing state with their own flag and even currency. During a campaign trip to Western Cape, Mr. Malema had this to say about this saga.
That these people who want Western Cape to become an independent state, they must know that it will not happen because their right-wing coalition will not govern the Western Cape. Their right-wing coalition will not govern South Africa. We are going to govern South Africa, and Western Cape will not be an independent state. They must not try the government of the EFF, because we know what soldiers are used for. And when we are in charge of South Africa and anyone wants to take chances with the Western Cape, that person will meet the might of the state, because there's no one who's going to turn this province into a colony. This province is part of South Africa, and EFF in Saldanha Bay demonstrated that everything else that is done in South Africa shall be done in the Western Cape, because Western Cape and South Africa is one thing. The revolution must happen in 2024. 1994, the revolution never happened, because revolution is not change of color of the skin. A revolution is a complete overhaul of the system. And therefore, when the revolution happens, a capitalist system shall be replaced by a socialist system which will restore the power in the hands of our people. So, anyone who says to you revolution happened in 1994, you must ask them, what did the oppressor lose if the revolution happened? And what did the oppressed gain? Because if there was a revolution, an overhauling system, then you should have benefited something out of it, because you were fighting as a motive force that stands a good chance of benefiting through the success of the revolution. So if the revolution took place, why we, the motive forces, have not benefited from that?